playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears.
Jackpots set to kick off.
For spots in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. You give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
What is it on?
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Falcons, 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
On 2nd down, Robinson rolling into enemy territory. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11. And the First and 10.
On first down, here's Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 16. And goes to the hurry up here. Penix now on first down. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This one's caught. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
What is it on? Here you go.
To the air yet again, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Again, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears break the tie here in the first. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. The point after, here's Narbison. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They motion the tight end over. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. Racing down the left side. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Solid gain on that play block. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Robinson again here on second. And they find them after just a yard. And it's third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 3.
Penix on third down. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 1-point game. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Falcons tie things up at 14.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Runs him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down.
Williams from the gun. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Sending them on the dive. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Williams off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. first. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ready to go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Play fake, Penix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they face second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third and 5.
From the gun on third, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Penix is going to throw again. And downfield, and he finds London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Oh, he
That run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Georgia has it. And the Bears bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. No one's around him. He's got space. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Penix working from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, Penix lost it. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Lobs this deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Angels, big angels.
Running this one left. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams set to pass. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Roll the Dudes, a touchdown. The point after, here's Narbison. The point after splits the uprights. The Bears double their lead to 14. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Another carry for Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Falcons.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Next on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 31. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 1-score game before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 28.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And not liking what looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Williams to throw on first. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
He finds a Dunze downfield. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Williams to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. Odunze's got it right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying with Robinson. He's still going at the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds. Here's the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
A gain of
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw by Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football, even at the elementary. School. Find the fastest kid and let him run.
The point after. Here's Narvison. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. A run here with Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Looking quickly here.
14 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Let's go now. Catch the Eagles.
Air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
34-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Williams off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Running it after the penalty. Free inside the 30. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this one. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Play action. Here's Penix. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Again, he's got room. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Falcons get it back to within 6.
Falcons 42. Jack Fox set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams, headed out right. And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Williams. On the inside. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Bears football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Going back, it's the handoff. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And goes to the hurry up here. Tight end in motion left. 1st and 10 around to Robinson. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, they just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
For the point after, here's Narvison. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 63, Falcons 42.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap. A gift to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Back. 70,
From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down. Working quickly here.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Now he's past the 25. These guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
On him quick, and they bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's second down.
On second down, Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons, 49.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.